Welcome to Mindset of a Beast.
Whoop, whoop.
I'm your trainer Trey.
And I'm your trainer Cass.
And we are so excited to be with y'all today. We're going to go over a few of y'all's questions, and I'm kind of pumped to go over them.
Yes. So, to kick things off, it is the holidays right now. So, one question is, how can people stay on track during the holidays?
Winter is here.
It is here.
It's here. For those who've watched Game of Thrones, you know winter's coming, but now it's here. Now it's game time, okay? Because she's never watched it, she doesn't know, okay? But y'all get it, okay? So, how to stay focused throughout the holiday? One, for me, you have to remember what is your goal. Like, why is this important to you to begin with? Like, why are you doing this to begin with? I had a client, online client, Luis, my guy. He's lost 27 pounds in almost 3 months.
That's
28,
awesome.
2 pounds. We got 1 week to go.
That's
He's shooting
awesome.
for that 30, right?
That's
So,
amazing.
as y'all know, like we talk to y'all all the time about like Thanksgiving and holiday season, how it's like where people gain the most amount of weight, 5 to 15 pounds, because the lack of control, right? So he messaged me. He's like, Coach, what am I supposed to do for Thanksgiving? Tell him, have a good time, okay? Enjoy your day. This is what we bust our blank for, okay? So
Our butts, just in case you didn't know what a blank
this
was.
is what we bust our butts for, okay? We train all year for these moments where we can just go out, have a good time, guilt-free. Then, next day, we get back to work. I'm a firm believer in that. Like, I ate good Thanksgiving.
I did too, yes. And I think a lot of people forget that it's a day and not a week. So like, usually, like you said, people gain between 5 and 15 pounds between October, Halloween, and the New Year's.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't realize that a holiday is just a holiday. People treat it as a holiday season to where
it like gives them an excuse to do bulking season. Like,
exactly.
When is this banana? It's winter time. We gotta bulk up to shred it down come spring. That's the goofiest thing. There is healthy bulk and then there's unhealthy bulk.
Yeah.
Like you can gain muscle without the loading up on fat. You don't have to do that. It is possible. So whoever sell you bulking season, you just go out and just and then you shred it. That is just
that's a
stupid.
lot of work.
That is
and people do it, and if that's their fitness style, that's their fitness style. But it's a lot of work, and when we are going through the holidays, we don't want that bulking season to just
start all over come January.
So remember that it's a holiday, and then when you go, because there's a lot of, now that Christmas and everything's coming up, there's a lot of parties, a lot of gatherings. You have to remember, like he said, what's important to you.
Remember what's important.
It does not hurt to eat your meals and your food before you go. That way you're not just, what is it called? Not gouging. Is it gouging? No, that's not gouging.
Yeah, that's somebody. No.
But you're like
gluttony,
like filling in your mouth with a whole bunch of food.
Yeah.
For some reason, the word isn't
I
coming
can't
to me.
even either. I'm trying to. You put me off with the gouging. I'm like, stab somebody out. Okay.
But
Just like,
very funny. No, just kidding. But you don't have to go to parties and just like eat.
Indulge.
Thank you.
That's what she was going for.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Gouging and indulging, completely different words. But you don't have to indulge so much. You can just kind of snack here and there. But you really want to choose your days that you're going to enjoy. Like you said, Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a day to enjoy. Just don't bring all the stuff with you home after that.
And you have to remember, this fitness thing is about levels. There's levels to this, and we told y'all before, the greater the sacrifice, the greater the reward. So, I get compliments on my physique, and that's mainly because I sacrifice. It's just sacrifice after sacrifice, and I still have a good time. Like y'all see my stories. You see what I post about what I'm eating. I eat cookies, but I am suffering Monday through Friday. I'm putting in work so I can do that and keep my leanness.
I like leanness.
Yeah, you know what I'm trying to say when it came out of my face, okay? So if you're a beginner, there's going to be a beginner level, and the more you want, the more you're going to have to take away. So if you want to lose if you're on a track to lose 2 pounds every week, year round, because you have 60 pounds to lose, 40 pounds to lose, but here comes the holiday season, here comes Thanksgiving, that's a reason to stop your mission because of one day. One day. No one tells you don't have to eat Thanksgiving food.
No.
You don't.
You don't have to eat the Christmas party stuff that people bring to work.
You don't. You want to because it's what everybody else is doing. It's a routine. You're used to it. But if you want things that other people have and you don't, you're going to have to give up some things. So if that means you chill at the Thanksgiving festival or Christmas party and they're either drinking and eating and you see it, you see the plate. I took a picture of my Thanksgiving plate. It was nice. Like you see it, it's tempting. It looks great. But is that more important than your goal? You gotta ask yourself all the time. I tell my son, we're going through this training process. It's in his pre-teen years. And I tell him, ask yourself, is this worth me getting fussed at by my parents? Is it worth it? Like, you know what's going to happen because we've been through it so many times. Like, even for you, you've been doing weight loss programs, especially if you're like 40, 50, even in your 30s. You probably tried more than one fitness program and fell off. And there's no judgment here, I'm just using it as an example. But ask yourself, start asking yourself, is this more important than everything I have, all the progress I have made thus far? Because losing 1 pound is hard as fudge. I was gonna say no word, body word. No, it's hard. That's 3,600 calories you have to burn. Is that right?
3,500.
3,500, 3,500. I'd still say 3,600.
Right, you might as well shoot
go
for
that extra
3,600.
100 calories,
Yes.
right? So if it takes 3,600, you gotta think, in the gym, that's all 5 days if you're doing it right. Yeah, 3 to 5 days of all the torture me and Cass put on y'all throughout the week. Is that junk food? Is that drink? Is Thanksgiving doing 2-3 plates worth 5 days of making up? Like, you gotta make that up and then get back to routine. So just ask yourself, what's more important?
And I think a lot of times too, people think that, oh, the holidays are here. There's just so much food at work. There's so many things to grab. If you go to like a doctor's office, they have some candies there. Like you said, you don't have to grab these things.
You don't have to.
And
You're grown.
you know, we're going into all these Christmas parties now. I want you guys to realize the reason why we get sick is not because it's cold. Okay? The reason why
That was the case. Why cold plunge? That's cold.
The reason why we get sick is because during this season, a lot of people intake way too much sugar, which causes inflammation, and it causes your
mucus.
Yes, it causes your immune system to decline. So, for example, if you eat cheesecake at a Christmas party, your immune system is going to start shutting down for the next 4 hours. If anybody there has anything, or if you're touching on stuff and then eating, like, you're most likely going to catch something.
You're higher in the risk, you're more vulnerable to catch something.
Yes,
Okay?
if you're drinking, it's the same thing. So people don't really want to put the 2 and 2 together. That it's the food, the extra sugar, the extra drinking that you're doing during the season, and the extra partying, the extra dairy, the extra partying that you're doing during the season that actually causes more illness or sickness to come up. So yes.
So I hope that helps.
Yes. Well, I don't know if we truly answered the question, how can people stay on track during the holidays?
Focus.
He says focus, I say schedule.
Schedule.
I say schedule it.
Stick to your routine.
Yes.
No excuses. Like, make a decision. Make a decision on what's important.
Yeah, because
Be a big boy, be a big girl.
we've been through some really hard seasons. Some really hard seasons in our life.
Right now. Whatever. They don't even know hard, but whatever.
We've been through some really hard.
I'm aggressive. Here. All the time she beat me. No, I'm just joking. Alright. Focus.
Focus.
Stop talking to me.
Again, we've been through some really hard seasons in our life, and one thing that we won't do is compromise on our workout and eating.
Definitely not my workout.
That's a non-negotiable, and it's a non-negotiable because once you make it a negotiable, it will always be a negotiable. Anytime something busy comes up, you're always going to be like, oh, that's in working out, that's in the back burner. Oh, figuring out what to eat, that's in the back burner. No. You need to make it a non-negotiable. You need to schedule it on your agenda and make it no matter what. But yeah, so that's
Routine, schedule, set alarms, and just remember why you do this, right? This is a lifestyle. This is not, you're not like anybody else anymore. You are now part of that. I want to say 2%, but
Yes.
it's like 10%.
well, 10% have gym memberships.
Right,
Actually,
10.
like 2%.
But I'm saying you are
Consistent.
now separating yourself from everybody else, and they're not going to understand why. Don't expect for them. Don't even try to explain. They're not going to really care. So just expect people giving you weird faces. What? You're not eating? Why aren't you eating? What? You too good to drink? But ignore all
You
that
can
nonsense.
you can afford to eat it. I get that all the time. You can afford to eat it.
Ask yourself what's important. Is their opinion of you going to change your belief in progress on everything that you're doing? Okay, so just be mindful. Like, you have to be alert when it comes to these things, and that's why I'm so big. Why we're so big on this mental toughness. Like, whether it's cold, whether it's hot, do the work. Whether it's hard, whether it's to eat, do the work. If it's raining, show up. You are building mental toughness points, getting uncomfortable. This is all preparation. Like, everything you go through throughout the year is prepping you for wintertime. That's usually the hardest time of the year for people to stay focused. It's darker, it's colder, you definitely don't want to do anything. So you're telling me you're going to torture yourself May, April is when it really starts getting hot, late
Yeah.
March,
April.
right? So you're going to torture yourself late March all the way to December, and then throw it in the trash. Like,
That's not a
Make it
healthy
make-
cycle.
make it make sense, and then redo the thing all over again, and all you're doing is showing people, well, that fitness thing really ain't working. Look at her, she is on and off the wagon 24/7.
Yeah, and people like to see you fail because it makes them feel good too. That
Yeah,
they're
absolutely.
failing at this thing called fitness. And really, like you said, it's a lifestyle. What does a lifestyle mean? It means it's in your life. Like, you
Yes.
do it. People think like, oh,
Eat
lifestyle.
every day,
I don't know.
shower every day for the most part. My kids don't talk. We're not talking about them, but brush your teeth every day. Work in progress. But
It's stupid.
you treat it like that, okay? Just
Treat it like you brush your teeth.
okay.
I can't talk about showers, so treat it like you brush your teeth.
Just work in progress over here. All right, we're not gonna get into all the nitty gritty. They don't need to know. Focus on what else.
All right,
we talk about.
we hope that helps. What's one of your favorite holiday traditions?
Sleep. Sleep. Leave alone with the rest, people. I like. Okay, let's see. One of my favorite holiday traditions.
Okay.
At all holidays.
Yeah.
Because I like 4th of July. I like
All
fireworks.
Oh my
I love
gosh.
fire. I burn
I
myself
can't stand
alive.
that. I can't stand that.
Like, that's what like.
So one of your favorite holiday traditions is popping fireworks?
Popping fireworks. Christmas is cool because I get a break. My
Yeah.
kids get toys and stuff, you know what I mean? Like seeing their faces. I like the family time. Sleep.
Well, I that and sleep. Yeah, because that's like we have a little period of time off during that.
Yeah. Be like, oh,
That's when we try catching up on the sleep for the whole
the
year.
sleep, yeah. To get me prepped for 2025.
For me, I would have to say definitely I absolutely love Christmas. Like that's yeah. I'm weird though when it comes to Christmas.
No.
I know. I love going on Christmas Eve. I love us going to sleep at midnight and then waking up super early to like do the gift thing. But then like I like the gifts being opened in a certain order.
Yeah. Control freak.
I've been working on it though.
You see me, I'll be like, here, throw them, here, go,
He's like,
go for
no
it.
wrapper, here you go, no wrapper.
My wife is like, no, wait, you get one, open it. Look, camera, next person.
Like
open
I
it.
like us looking at everybody
I get
getting a gift.
I get it. It makes sense. I'm not judging you. I'm just different. Like,
Yeah, that
I just, we're done. 3 minutes, let's eat.
yeah. Remember the one time that the kids opened?
I was gonna bring that up. I was gonna bring it up because
Okay, real quick.
it might be a little. I didn't know if it was like too soon.
No.
For those that don't know, some of y'all know because like we told, one morning, our children decided that they were going to open the gifts without us, and it made my wife cry. That's just one thing you just don't do.
Yeah.
I
boohooed.
It was a morning.
It was not the best Christmas morning ever.
Boy, they had to feel the wrath, and it was just, it was a Christmas morning none of us will ever forget.
Yes. The
Yeah.
things parenting.
That
Hashtag
parent
parenting.
That parent life.
All right, and then what's one holiday event you're most excited about coming up? Like what are you most excited about coming up?
I'm excited for the new year. We just redid the gym. I'm just ready to kick everything off with a new bang. Like we said, we love Christmas. I love Christmas.
Well, that would, lead up. Oh, wait. I'm most excited about, my family don't know this. Christmas, we're going to do a TikTok video with everybody singing. And,
With everybody singing?
yes, everybody singing.
With them singing.
And you have to keep a straight face while the other person's singing. So I can't wait for that to come up. And I can't wait, we have
I'm
Club
a
Night.
videographer. I'm going to record it.
Negative. We have Club Night coming up, which I'm also excited about because he's gonna be my date. He's gonna be my date. But going off of what you said, the New Year's, that is going to be our next Mindset of a Beast. We're gonna be going over how do you set realistic New Year's resolutions. So that will be our topic for next time. So.
Okay.
Yeah, so if you found any of this helpful, definitely drop in the comments what one of your takeaways are and just share with us one of your favorite holiday traditions.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thanks, y'all.
Appreciate y'all.
Toodles.
Love you.